Hello everyone, Happy New Year. Welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. Excuse my brief absence. We are getting right back into things. And I've been doing this, I think the last 2 years. Yeah, I've been making these that longer. But I'm going to be doing a roundup of all of the what's new videos, and I'm going to be picking all of my favorites. So these aren't necessarily my favorite products of the year round, because I have products that I've used for years and years and years and will continue to do so. These are all products that launched this year that I spoke about in what's new videos on Integrity Botanicals. So let's just jump right into it. First up is one I actually don't have because I tossed it before knowing I was going to film this video, and I will be getting a replacement very soon, but you all know what it is. I'll throw up a quick picture for you. It is the 100% pure green tea brow fiber little brow mascara. So I am not wearing it today. I'm wearing a little bit of the Plume pencil that I'll be speaking about soon. But this is absolutely one of my favorite brow finds of the year. I really like this product for 2 reasons. I like it when my brows are like very done. Like right now, it's all I would really need. It gives you enough color, gives you a little bit of fullness as well. It looks really, really natural. I think they did a great job with the shades. There are 2. Let me know if you want me to review that product. I don't know how informative it would be, but I could definitely show you it in action, absolutely. But not only that, I also love it in conjunction with, like, when my brows are getting a little bit more unruly, I like to go in with a brow pencil from like here to here, but I try to avoid pencil in this front region just to avoid it looking overly made up or fake and artificial, and that's where that little product comes in. So I'll brush that just through the front. It'll give me a little hold, which is where the hairs are the longest, up here at the front, and then I will get the structure with the brow pencil throughout. So I use the shade medium brown. I am in love with that product. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. It's also very similar to the Glossier Boy Brow, which is not a natural product, if you are familiar with that and looking for a replacement or just something new to try. Next up, from Agent Nature. They make some of my favorite products just in the green beauty space, and this year they did launch their Holy Skin Shave Oil. This I managed to keep. This is an empty product. I've used it. I am due for another. I have quite a few empty products. I have a lot of repurchasing to do. Maybe I'll share with you my repurchased products from Integrity Botanicals. Let me know if you would like to see that, because I try a lot of stuff. So repurchasing, big deal around these parts. Anyway, I think this shave oil is amazing. If you have really sensitive legs, if you have legs that get incredibly dry post-shave, I have to shave my legs very regularly due to the fact that I am a hairy woman. We already know that. So products like this always do the trick. It is a little bit more up there in price per Agent Nature's kind of MO. However, I like to splurge on bath items, especially something that keeps the integrity of my legs, because I live in South Florida, baby. I like the pins out. So at least I think if you splurge on this in the summertime, because I know many of us right now are not even thinking about skirts and shorts, I definitely think this would be a good product, and I am in love with it and I miss it, and it will be repurchased by moi. Also this year, Weiss released some new eye pencil shades. I think the black and brown came out last year, but they released this eye pencil in the shade Bright, which I do have on my eyes right here, and I have been waiting for something like this to come out. It is a nude eyeliner. It really opens up the eyes, takes away any sort of redness, looks really good with a more smoky look to kind of open the eyes back up once they've been kind of closed off due to dark color. But I also like it on a more minimal makeup day. Today I have like kind of in the middle, like my eyes are defined, but nothing crazy. And it will just, like I said, open up the eyes, reduce redness, everything like that in a much more subtle way than something like a white. For me, white is just too stark. This looks really natural. You almost wouldn't notice that I have it on until I'm like, look at my eyes, you know what I mean? So I'm really enjoying a nude pencil. Great formula from Weiss. It goes on very easily. It doesn't need to be reapplied. It's not an all-day wear type of thing, but it is just a quick boop, boop, 1, 2, and great shade on that one. I also do want to mention that we launched Aether Beauty this year, and their palettes just knocked my socks off. I think that these are some of the most just like well thought out, very high performing eyeshadow palettes on the market. I think the price point is really fair for what you're getting, and you do get quite a bit of variety. Right here is the Rose Quartz palette, which is what we currently have on the site, and I am excited for new palettes to come out from Aether in the future, but I reach for this religiously, even if it's just for one shade out of the palette. I think they're fantastic, incredibly high performing eyeshadows. Gresso released a new shade of their Lumiere cheek products, which I am in love with these. I reviewed many of these products, of course, being over the course of an entire year. So that description box is going to be heavy, heavy, heavy. I think I've really reviewed just about everything, you know, makeup-wise specifically. Anyway, this is their Luminous Complexion Fluid in the shade Mila. It is a beautiful highlight. I don't have this on today because I have another highlighter that I'm going to be sharing with you, but I did demo this product very recently. I used it in quite a few tutorials. I'll try to pop those down below for you. But it's just a beautiful, very natural, more like, it's a champagne mixed with the silver, so it's kind of somewhere in the middle, and I also think that makes it incredibly universally flattering as well. It's really high shine, gives you that more wet look to the skin, and more than anything, it looks incredibly natural due to the really nice texture of these products. If Mila is not the shade for you, they have plenty of other beautiful shades as well, but this is their amazing, amazing highlighter that I enjoyed so much this year. Then we're gonna keep this one brief. RMS Beauty Uncover Up Cream Foundation. I don't even know how I lived my life. What was I wearing before this came on? I know what I was wearing, but this is like all I want to wear these days. I think a little bit of product goes a long way. I use this religiously and we're like not even halfway through. I think this product is phenomenal. It looks natural, has a decent amount of shades for our new product launch specifically. Great ingredients, has not been irritating my skin, which is something that I was concerned about due to the fact that it does have a high coconut oil concentrate in here. As with all of the RMS products, and sometimes my skin can be finicky with that, but for whatever reason my skin is taking to this foundation really, really nicely. I wear the shade 22. It is a perfect shade match for me. It's what I have on today. It is such a beautiful foundation because it gives you coverage while still maintaining the most natural, beautiful, radiant look to the skin that isn't overly greasy, isn't overly oily, isn't overly dewy, but is not drying at all and does not exacerbate fine lines and wrinkles, which is huge. All right, next up is a skincare item. This is from none other than Josh Rosebrook, the man himself. And this year he launched the Hydration Boost Concentrate. This is just a facial hydrating serum that I adore. It is formulated with a botanical hyaluronic acid, as well as a plant antioxidant complex. This product is essential oil free. It's meant to hydrate the skin. It's meant to soothe the skin, and it absolutely does all of the above and more. I love it. It feels so soothing immediately to the skin, and I love this both morning and night. It is a very welcome addition to the routine. Next up, another product that I used up completely, and this is on the agenda to repurchase as well. Like I said, I'm overdue, guys. Give a girl a chance. So I'm gonna throw up an image here. I used it up completely. This is the Aster Bay. This is their Canopy Cleanser that is formulated with hemp oil, and this stuff is so great. So the texture of it, you'll see in the image, it is this more jelly looking product, but upon contact with the skin, it turns into more of an oil. It breaks down all of the makeup, removes all of the impurities, and then you splash a little bit of water and it gets nice and milky, allowing you to kind of work it into the skin and perform more like a cleanser. I love this stuff. It is so amazing because it does everything you want it to do. It cleanses, it removes, it does all that kind of high intensity stuff. Coming from someone who wears a lot of makeup, I need it. But it doesn't leave the skin feeling dry, which is absolutely huge for me. That can be a very stripping process, kind of removing all makeup in such an intense way. But this also has a bourbon geranium and clary sage scent that is so relaxing and refreshing that I love so much. And like I said, it is formulated with hemp seed oil, which turns out my skin is a really big fan of, and it is a beautiful slime green color that I love very much. Moving right along, Ere Perez. You know what I'm going to talk about. You know what I'm going to say. These lip honeys they released this year, you guys. These are so good. Today I'm wearing the shade Pop. I did review these at length. 4 shades, Ere Perez. Comment down below if this is our informal petition to get more shades. You know, I had to drop something that's custom around here. But look at the shade Pop. It looks really scary in the tin. But upon applying it to the lips, it just looks so beautiful and healthy. They're non-sticky. They are just the best. My second favorite shade is going to be this shade right here, Crush. It gives you a little bit more color to the lips that looks really, really natural and kind of like just bitten type of look, which I adore. really, really, really lightly scented if that's something that's offensive to you. And I also love the little applicator. I don't know if you saw that when I was popping this guy on, but they have a little divot that perfectly hugs the lips and allows you to apply them with ease. These are fan-freaking-tastic. Alina Pierre. This is an end of the year favorite. We got a couple end of the year favorites right here. Alina Pierre came out with their Oak Glow set, and though I love both the shades in there, I wanted to give a special shout out to the highlighter in the shade Alchemy. It comes with the shade Alchemy, and then I forget what the name of the other product is, but it's all going to be down below, which is more of a rosy gold shade. This one is so beautiful. It's incredibly natural looking on the skin, as you could see. Well, this one's more rosy gold. The other one's more of a bronze, if I had to categorize it, actually. But you can see that the glow on my cheeks is amazing. The texture of this, I spoke about it in the What's New video where I mentioned this in the first place. I really like the texture of it because it's almost like a dry oil consistency. So like when I touch the skin, it's like not tacky at all. It's incredibly thin. It's incredibly long wearing as well, and just a really, really high shine. I am in love with this. I like to use a darker shade as well when I have a little bit more color to the skin. I think that one I'll be reaching for a little bit more, but these would be fun to play with as cream eyeshadows. You can use them in the inner corner, on the center of the nose, Cupid's bow, on the lips if you choose as well. I am just in love with this formula. It was a really nice last minute addition. Finally, from Earthwise Beauty, I actually really was a big fan of their On a Swing Among Trees face serum in a mist, and I absolutely love this whole concept. It's meant to give your skin everything it needs. It has antimicrobial properties in here, but its main focus is anti-aging, which I love. We have hyaluronic acid in here as well, myrrh, frankincense, and rose, all of which help aid in sort of anti-aging, which I love. We got a lot of soothing ingredients in here as well. Helps with acne, redness, inflammation. It's basically just meant to keep the skin nice, balanced, and looking better than ever. Has a lot of work to do with like wrinkles and making the skin look more taut, which I love. But the formula of this is so incredibly unique because you spray it into your hands and press it into the skin. So you're getting all the benefits of a beautiful oil or skincare regime. Mind you, I would pair it with other things, but if you're gonna be very minimal, this is something that you can absolutely use due to the fact that it helps everything, but it leaves your skin dry and matte and ready to go with applying makeup on top of it, not leaving it heavy, full of a bunch of product. If that's something that you dislike, especially putting on makeup, or if you don't like something heavy before bed, this is a really, really nice option. This is the travel size here, but I think I'm gonna be repurchasing the full size once I complete it. With everyone, that is it. So those are my top picks from What's New of 2020. If you want me to just pick my favorite products from Integrity Botanicals of the year, point blank period, more like my most used products, I could do that for you too. Just let me know what you're thinking. I would love to know what your favorite discovery of the year was as well, even if it didn't just launch this year. Just let me know what your favorite Integrity Botanicals buy was. I would love to hear it. Videos, we're back to regular scheduled programming. You can catch me here every Sunday and every Thursday. More or less, you know, sometimes it's different days, but I try to keep on that schedule for you. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, sign up for the newsletter. We post some videos, go live, sales, the whole thing. And then I always keep all of our social media in the description box down below, just below all of the makeup that I have on my face as well. So if you're curious, I will put that down below. But thank you all so much for watching. I am happy to be back. Please let me know what you'd like to see here in 2020, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.